Now, this is a video, a little midday motivation. You are stronger than your desires. You are stronger than your desires. I'm going to say it one more time. You are stronger than your desires. Now, I ain't going to make this video long. I'm going to get straight to my points. But if you are now starting to retain, if you're new, 10 days, 15, 30 days, and you're going through it right now where you feel like your desires is through the roof, where you feel like you're going to fold, you feel like you're just going to give in, don't do it, man. Don't do it. It's not worth it, bro. Look, it's going to feel good in the moment. Trust and believe me, it's going to feel good in the moment. You're going to get that nut off. You're going to get that pleasure. You're going to hit up that one badass Latina. She going to come through. She going to throw it back. But what are you going to feel afterwards? You see, a lot of us, we live for the moment. We only live for the now. We don't think down the line of the consequences that's going to be at hand from our actions right now. Short-term pleasures lead to long-term sufferings, bro. So yes, it feels good to get that pleasure out. It feels good to get that release. It feels good to get that one bad Latina bitch to throw it back on you. But how is that benefiting you? Afterwards, you're empty. Afterwards, you have no drive. You did not build a kingdom. You did not get resources that day. You are not rich. You are not in a position where you can take that time off. You can afford to lose those resources. You're not at that position yet. If you in your 20s, if you in your late teens, mid-teens, you shouldn't even be worrying about lust right now. You should be fighting the battle to overcome your desires. A man who conquers his desires, man, is a man that nobody can hold back. A man who can overcome his temptations is a man that nobody can touch. What is the only way a girl can deceive men? Why is it that men allow themselves to be friend zoned? Why is it that men get played by girls? Because they want the box. They fiend for the box. That desire, that innate desire to constantly want to have sex, to constantly want to release, is what keeps them held back. It's what keeps them chasing. It's what keeps them in that friend zone. It's what keeps them from improving themselves. Don't be that person, bro. When a girl sees a guy who is not manipulated by the box or does not confine himself to the ways of vagina, bro, she looks at that and she's like you're like a unicorn, bro. Because not too many men these days have that strength, have that mental strength, have that discipline to hold themselves back. You are stronger than your desires, man. You are. Don't give in to your desires. No temptation is stronger than for you to hold. I thank the Most High for this journey. I thank the Most High for getting me through this journey. Because without him, I couldn't be able to do it. Also, too, a lot of y'all be trying to do it on your own. Bro, you got to be able to be tuned in, bro. You got to be plugged into the Most High. And if you don't believe in the Most High, that's cool, bro. I respect that. But you got to find a spiritual foundation some way, somehow. Because you just can't go into this blind eye, saying, oh, I'm just going to retain, yada, 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 I'm going to quit porn, and then expect it to just be easy. Hell no, bro. This is a battle that's 24/7. It's a battle while you're conscious. It's a battle while you're in your sleep, subconsciously. It's constantly a battle. Because if you're not being attacked consciously, if they can't get you consciously, them demons going to try to get you in your sleep. Succubus spirits. Incubus spirits, wet dreams, sleep paralysis. Now, ever since being on this journey, I don't get the paralysis, but I've had wet dreams before. And that's because you gotta be careful. When you're on this journey, everything is more amped. So your eyes, your senses, what you see is gonna be more stuck in your subconscious. But fight the desires, bro. You're stronger than that. You are stronger than that. Don't let what mainstream media control your mind. Don't let social media control what you feel that you need to do. You don't need to watch porn. You don't need to give into your desires. That doesn't make you a man. A man who just constantly gives into his pleasure, a man who is undisciplined is not a man. To be a man, bro, you have to be going through adversity. You have to be, going through the pain to build that character. You got to be going through the pain. You got to go through the isolation to learn that knowledge, to gain that wisdom. If not, bro, you're just a leaf cruising through the wind. That's all you are. And then eventually somebody's gonna step on you, bro. You're just gonna crumble just like that. You're stronger than your desires. Build that life force up. Change your life, bro. A lot of people say it's placebo. It's not. The problem is your desires is more stronger than how much you want it. The desire for you to release is more stronger than for you to improve yourself, for you to better yourself. So there's no excuses out here. Men these days, they just want to indulge in their desires because that's the society we live in. But if you can be that man who can boss up, who can separate himself from the majority and, you know, discipline himself and humble himself and gain the responsibility to, you know, take this life force and not just misuse it, use it to better yourself, you know, whether it's a business, whether it's an art you want to do, a project, working out, something that's going to impact you or impact others, or that's going to, you know, benefit you in the scale down the line. Bro, it's going to pay off, bro. Trust and believe me, it's going to pay off. Before retention, bro, I was way worse than I am now. Before retention, bro, I was at a way darker place. I was letting my desires control me. But then I learned that I'm stronger than my desires. I learned that my desires have nothing over me. You know, sexual urges is natural. You know, that's just a primal urge that we just have. But you can control it. The problem is mainstream, we have been, you know, conditioned where we see on TVs and shows that when men have urges, they instantly act on them. When in reality, you don't have to do that. You can boss up and think with your right mind, think with your higher mind and not give in. The problem is, how bad do you want it? Y'all don't want it, bro. Y'all want that desire. Y'all want that release. And y'all draining yourselves. Y'all have no masculinity. Your testosterone is gone. You're losing blood. Bro, you're stronger than your desires. Don't give in, bro. Don't give in. It's not worth it. To conclude this video, man, look, if you struggling with porn, bro, if you struggling with your lust, know this. You're not the only one going through that shit, bro. Me personally, I'm blessed and glad that I got over pornography, bro. Because that shit right there is toxic, bro. That shit damages your mind, bro. Pornography is damaging your mind. I'm 19. I stopped porn, bro. I started watching porn at 17, bro. And ever since then, I never looked back, bro. Never looked back. There be times where I might see a little something on Reddit, or I might see something on Instagram. But I'm at a point now where I got control over myself. You know, I can handle that. The only thing is, bro, when I see baddies in public, that is when the real, you know, test starts kicking in. That's when I really got to be like, nah, bro, don't give in. But you're stronger than your desires, man. Overcome that, you know. Build yourself up. Build your character up. Build that spiritual foundation up. So when the physical starts talking to you, your spiritual voice can override that. Your spiritual voice can be able to be the one that guides you. And that spiritual voice is going to guide you down a path of righteousness, down a path of abundance. Because when you live in this 3D, when you live by the world of this 3D, it's only going to lead you to destruction and death. Make sure y'all